The speed with which we are watching this market deteriorate.
The worst day on Wall Street since the crash of 1987.
Leadership or offered environmentally friendly policies and technology. We see this time and time again from BlackRock. They do something that seems like they're moving in the right direction. Instead, that gun manufacturers should do more to protect the lives of the American people. So these companies about improving safety, but so far, so does its engagement with authoritarian governments. Or unknowingly, given BlackRock money, self-imposed mandates to help reduce that over time.
Releasing its numbers this morning, shares are down about 1.2%. About expectations, it's all about
around that business, but seems to be growing.
Are you curious about generating passive income through automated trading on Bybit? I've got something interesting to share, and it's completely free. Click on the link below to follow along with my trades, and you won't even need to sit in front of your computer all day. You can also take a look at my monthly trading earnings, which I'm sharing openly by clicking the link in the description. It's all about making financial gains at your own pace. Check it out.
Satoshi and Shiba Inu don't always go together, do they? It is imperative that we acknowledge Satoshi's construction of the Shiba Inu Coin community. It is correct to say that Shiba Inu Coin has millions of investors and customers. You understand that Satoshi sees these as clients and consumers. However, the concept behind this super app or hub called SAIB Hub is that it's definitely a little bit more complex and costly than I believe we can actually carry off here. And the reason I want to go into that a little bit is that, while it may, in theory, change the volume of transactions we see on Shibarium, and thus the volume of burns, however, I don't believe it will fool anyone. With so many free texting systems available, I don't think individuals will be paying for each message they send to their friends. In this video, I'll go over a little bit about that as well as some of the active addresses, since those are also growing rather rapidly. So let's get going if this sounds like something you're interested in. The number of active Shiba Inu coin addresses is currently up 17%, but as it is still a rather small amount overall, I won't be spending too much time on it. The article asks whether this can promote healing. No, I do not believe that a 17% increase in active addresses will spur recovery. However, as you will see in the video from this morning, I do believe that as more and more addresses turn a profit, and as more and more Shiba Inu coin holders turn a profit, that will create excitement, which will in turn create word-of-mouth advertising, social media engagement, and of course, FOMO. Therefore, I do believe that as we break through that 1,000 point per coin mark once more, people will become very excited about the Shiba Inu coin. In addition to purchasing Shiba Inu coins, they will converse about them. Therefore, while I don't think the 17% increase would change everything, I do think that once we cross the 1,000 point per coin threshold, prices may rise considerably more. Imagine the hub, the ultimate super app, at this point. Shib identification and the Shib naming service are not standalone projects. They are essential components of the hub of our larger vision. With Shib identity as its foundation, the hub wants to be a super app. Shib identity is now your username, which you may purchase for $15 or $20 a year. You must now register this name and keep up your annual $20 payment. It doesn't end there, though. The ecosystem team will continue to get payments from you. The hub is designed to be a super application based on the Shib identity model. Imagine a decentralized application ecosystem that is thriving. Your identification is the key to accessing different services, and interoperability is the standard. The hub will act as a focal point, guaranteeing that you maintain appropriate control over your identity, assets, and data while facilitating a smooth connected experience. Right now, it sounds good. Right now, I only pay $15 or $20 a year for the service. Okay, let us proceed. Direct texting between peers improves communication. Peer-to-peer messaging is a fundamental component of Shib Identity's ecosystem that raises the bar for data privacy. There is no central repository or access point for the messages you exchange with the receiver, so your discussions are private between you and them. This provides a number of benefits. Let's consider this for a moment. There are encrypted messaging platforms like WhatsApp, Twitter, and others that, in theory, are impenetrable to hackers or other security breaches. However, those are top-level officials. Shiba Inu coins would meet the data if there was decentralized authority. The blockchain would be used for the messaging service. An autonomous blockchain. Furthermore, we now understand that each and every transaction on Shibarium has a cost. The validators must pay for each transaction. Furthermore, each communication delivered is stored on the Shibarium blockchain, also known as the decentralized ledger, rather than a centralized storage facility, I suppose. Currently, each transaction on the Shibarium blockchain costs about 1 cent. How many messages will you actually send if each one costs you 1 cent? You know, this makes me think of, well, maybe 2005 or 1999, back when sending text messages cost 10 cents each. Texting was not used nearly as much as it is now, and I find it hard to imagine that there are so many free services available. Consumers will be prepared to pay for each communication they get on the new SuperHub app, or for each peer-to-peer message. There will be a great number of bulls in the world, individuals who are ecstatic and utter remarks such as, "Oh my God, could you imagine?" They send 1,000 SAIB hub messages to their friends and family every day, as opposed to 1,000 text messages. It's also their sole means of communication. First of all, no one will be spending that kind of money on family communication. However, the second idea is that it will cause burns. That will cause the Shiba Inu coin to burn. All you have to do is give Satoshi 1 penny for each message. Since we are genuinely unsure about the identities of the validators on SHIBARIUN's network, I now advise paying SHITOSAI. I promise that SHITOSAI is validator number 1, SHITOSAI is validator number 2, and 5, 6, and 7 are validators number 3. All of them are probably Satoshi, going by different aliases. Not a single validator has been observed. We have no idea who they are. Furthermore, Satoshi has been defrauding the SHIBARIUN network of all fees since the beginning, if approval from him was required. That seems to be the case, unless something to the contrary is shown. Thus, it is true that this is on the SHIBARIUN network, and will improve privacy. If you are required to pay a cent for each communication, spam will undoubtedly decrease. Direct communication is fantastic. Combination with SHIB name service integration alright. You can link your screen name with the SHIB hub by purchasing it for $20 a year. I'm not sure if it seems worthwhile to me. If that's something you're interested in, could you please let me know if you're basically paying the priority cost and 1 cent for each message you send on this network? The app, would you take it on? Are you going to take part? Or would you just go out there and fully incorporate it into your lives without even giving it a second thought? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below, and don't forget to click the button if it's still red. Subscribe to the channel.